Is it time to buy or sell Wolfspeed stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Wolfspeed. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since May 20th, 2025, our system has categorized Wolfspeed as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.15. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has suffered a loss of 74.76%. This equates to an average daily loss of 2.58% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned at the lower end of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $0.356 is breached, it will initially indicate an accelerated rate of decline. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 47% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decline of 76% to an increase of 94%. When considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of -67.64%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between a total loss of 100% and an increase of 239.46% over the next year. In practical terms, this would suggest a future price range between $0 and $2.68. Our latest daily update for Wolfspeed includes the headline, High Volatility in Wolfspeed, Incorporated Stock Price on Tuesday, which ended trading at 0.790. The Wolfspeed Incorporated stock price gained 98.09% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, rising from 0.399 to 0.790. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 64.18% from a day low at 0.670 to a day high of 1.10. The price has fallen in 7 of the last 10 days and is down by 38.76% for this period. Volume has increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 449 million more shares were traded than the day before, with a total of 506 million shares bought and sold for approximately 400,120,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of stock was 25.49, and the lowest price was 0.388. Currently, the price is 96.9%, or 24.70, below the 52-week high, and 99.44%, or 141.54, below the all-time high on the 15th of November, 2021, when the price reached 142.33. Wolfspeed stock, trading under the ticker Wolf, has experienced significant volatility recently, surging nearly 100% in after-hours trading on June 30th following its Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing. This strategic move is seen as a way to realign its financial foundation, allowing the semiconductor company to emerge from bankruptcy by the end of the third quarter. The company has reached a restructuring support agreement with a broad array of creditors, positioning itself to cut approximately $4.6 billion in debt, marking a 70% reduction in its overall liabilities. This restructuring is critical for Wolfspeed as it aims to stabilize its financial footing and prepare for scalable, profitable growth in the future. The emergence from bankruptcy could set the stage for improved operational and financial performance, attracting both investor interest and market confidence. In the short term, the stock price may see volatility due to the bankruptcy news, but the long-term outlook could improve significantly if the restructuring proves successful. Additionally, with the recent announcement of Wolfspeed being replaced in the S&P Small-Cap 600 by Ralliant Corporation, attention will turn to how this transition impacts investor sentiment. As the market absorbs these developments, Wolf could benefit from a renewed focus on its potential as a leader in silicon carbide technologies. aligning with broader industry trends focused on innovative semiconductor solutions. Overall, while immediate fluctuations are expected, the steps taken could lead to a more resilient company in the long run. Analyst Ratings. On Tuesday, the 15th of October, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Wolf an equal weight rating with a hold action. On the same day, Citigroup also rated Wolf as neutral with a hold action. On Thursday, the 22nd of August, 2024, Cowen and Company reported a hold rating for Wolf, also recommending a hold action. On that same date, Susquehanna provided a neutral rating for Wolf, recommending a hold action as well. On the same day, Piper Sandler rated Wolf as overweight while also suggesting a hold action. Analysts have assigned Wolfspeed stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Wolfspeed. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 30th of June, 2025, and so far, it has risen by approximately 98%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is seen as a favorable technical signal. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may affect the near-term development. Wolfspeed Incorporated has a buy signal from the short-term moving average. Conversely, the long-term average presents a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates a general sell signal for the stock, projecting a more negative outlook. Should the stock continue to gain, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $1.64. Conversely, in the event of a decline, support will be found from the short-term average at 55.9 cents. A breakthrough above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will trigger an additional sell signal, reinforcing the overall trend. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 236 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 30 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 28 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 31 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Wolfspeed. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at 0.628 and 0.613. Without support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is heightened, as a drop below the support at 0.613 may lead to a significant decline in the stock price. This stock can experience substantial movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated 430 thousandths of a dollar between its high and low, which represents a movement of 64.18%. In the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 29.46%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Wolfspeed, let's briefly discuss some important fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This vital measure evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to factors outside their control. Nevertheless, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 20th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at negative 82 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Wolfspeed. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Wolfspeed is at 87 cents. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, Wolfspeed faces its first support level at 62.8 cents. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Wolfspeed from various analyst sources is categorized as a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 23rd of June, 2025, Emerson David Todd conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On the 30th of May, 2025, Spirits Kevin conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On the 9th of May, 2025, Jensen Mark Edwin conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 9th of May, 2025, Walsh Paul V. Jr. conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the 12th of May, 2025, Hodge John C. conducted an insider purchase of 3,048 shares of common stock. Analyzing the most recent 100 insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of 85.905. In summary, insiders have purchased a total of 893,898 shares and sold 121,590 shares in the last 100 trades. This stock has received a negative evaluation, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is Wolfspeed stock a good buy? Wolfspeed Inc. currently presents several negative indicators, and we anticipate that its performance will remain weak in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, our assessment of this stock is unfavorable. We have updated our analysis from a strong sell to a sell candidate since our last evaluation. Upon reviewing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, we expect Wolfspeed to open higher by approximately 6 cents and begin trading at 85 cents. It is important to remember that trading carries a significant risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading endeavors, and we hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.